This voice, which contains the mysteries hidden since the constitution of the world and manifested by the doctrine and the life of Jesus Christ, issued forth from the throne and imported more than I can explain. Through it were assigned the commissions which the holy angels were to fulfill. Saint Michael and Saint Gabriel were appointed ambassadors of the incarnate Word and of Mary his mother most holy. They were to be ministers for all the mysteries of the incarnation and redemption. With these two princes, many other angels were assigned to the same service, as I shall explain afterward. Other angels the Almighty appointed as companions and guardians of the souls, to teach them and inspire them with the virtues and sanctity opposed to the vices into which Lucifer had proposed to seduce mankind. They were to guard and defend the souls and to carry them in their hands, in order that the just might not hurt their feet against the stones, which are the snares and the traps laid by their enemies. Also, other things were decreed on this occasion, of which the evangelist says that the power, salvation, virtue, and kingdom of Christ began. But among the mysterious works at this time was especially the designation and enumeration of the predestined in the secret tablets of the divine mind through the foreseen merits of Jesus Christ our Lord. O the mysteries and the inexplicable secrets which then were evolved in the bosom of God! O happy lot of the chosen ones! What can equal this in importance? What sacrament is so worthy of the omnipotence of God? How great was the triumph of the power of Christ! Happy, infinitely happy, the members who then were assigned and united to such a head. O great Church! O mighty people and holy congregation of such a leader and master! At the thought of such exalted mysteries, the judgment of the creature is rendered powerless. My understanding is suspended, and my tongue becomes mute. In the consistory of the three divine persons, the mysterious book spoken of in the Apocalypse was given and, as it were, delivered to the only begotten of the Father. At that time it was written, closed, and sealed with the 7 seals of which the evangelist speaks. When he was made human flesh, he opened it, solving in their order the seals by enacting the mysteries of his birth, life, and death unto the consummation of all things. That which the book contained were all the decrees of the Holy Trinity after the fall of the angels, namely, all that belongs to the incarnation of the Word and the law of grace, the 10 commandments, the 7 sacraments, and all the articles of faith, and what is contained in them, the constitution of the whole militant Church. To the Word, as having assumed human nature, and as the high priest and holy pontiff, was given the power to communicate the necessary faculties and gifts to the apostles and the other priests and ministers of the Church. This was the mysterious beginning of the law of the gospel. In a most secret consistory of the Trinity, it was resolved and recorded in the divine mind that those who would observe that law shall be written in the book of life. Here was the beginning of that law, and from the eternal Father, the pontiffs and prelates have their power and thereby carry it. From his infinite power flows the virtues of those that are meek, poor in spirit, humble, and just. This is their most humble origin, and on that account it is true to say that he who obeys the superior obeys God, and he who despises them despises God. All this was decreed and conceived in the divine mind, and to Christ was given the power to open in its proper time this book of decrees, which was until then to be closed and sealed. In the meanwhile, the Most High gave his testament, that is, the testimonies of his divine words, in the natural laws and in the written laws, accompanying them with wonderful works and manifesting a part of his secrets through the patriarchs and prophets. Through these testimonies and through the blood of the Lamb, it is said, "They, the just, overcame him, the dragon." For although the blood of Christ was entirely sufficient and superabundant to enable all the faithful to overcome the dragon, their accuser, and although the testimonies and teachings of the prophets are of great power and help for eternal salvation, yet the just attain the fruit of the passion and redemption by cooperating of their own free will with these divine helps, conquering their own selves and the demons, and making use of grace. They not only succeed in fulfilling the ordinary commandments and counsels of God, but they go to the extent of sacrificing their lives for the Lord in testimony of him, and in the hope of the crown and triumph promised by Christ, as the martyrs did in testimony of the faith and in defending his honor. On account of all these mysteries, the sacred text adds, "Therefore rejoice, O heaven, and all those that dwell therein. Rejoice because thou art to be the dwelling place of the just, and of their chief Jesus Christ, and of his most holy mother. Rejoice, O heaven, because of all the material and inanimate creatures, none obtained a better lot. For thou art to be the house of God, who will endure through the eternal ages. And thou art to receive as thy queen the most pure and most holy creature that emanated from the power of the Most High. Therefore rejoice, heaven, and all that dwell therein, ye angels and ye just, since you are to be the companions and ministers of the Son of the Eternal Father and of his Mother, and you are to be parts of that mystical body whose head is Christ himself. Rejoice, ye holy angels, because ministering to them and serving them by your defense and custody, you increase your accidental joy. Let the holy Archangel Michael, the prince of the celestial hosts, rejoice in particular, because he defended in battle the glory of the Most High and his adorable mysteries, and because he is to be the minister of the incarnation of the Word, and a particular witness of all its effect to the end. Let all his allies and all the defenders of Jesus Christ and his Mother rejoice, since, during their ministry, they do not lose the joys of essential glory already their own. On account of such divine sacraments, let the heavens rejoice.